we're getting a real big warm up here, and I've been going through the garden. I haven't been out here in a while, and I'm really actually seeing a lot of damage from winter. It technically wasn't that cold, but a lot of my plants have never experienced that. We had a day below freezing. Lowest temperature was 24. We were at 24 for multiple hours one night. That was the coldest night. The rest of the nights were probably, you know, upper 20s, that sort of thing. Hope it's not too windy here, but my fuchsias, and I've read these were kind of sensitive, but I've never had a problem with them before. Look at this. They're just kind of, a lot of them are just kind of snapping, dead. I do see life at certain points though, right? And there's some life there, but this is what kind of got me going here when I saw all these new shoots coming up. The thicker kind of branches at the back are okay, but these ones out front, well, that looks okay actually, but I've never seen, I've trimmed them back once already, but I just noticed like they're kind of crispy. So there's some damage, but what I really wanted to show you is back here. So this is a pretty sheltered spot. This is a triple trachy that's never really done well for me. About 5 of them at the time. And look at this. What a mess. So it is right up against the house, protected from the worst weather. That one there is pretty good. Just you see a little bit of mark there, but this trachy sucks. I'm not going to say what it sucks, but it sucks. So this is the second year this one's been damaged. Look at right here. You can see this is from last year. I actually pulled a one of the spears actually just kind of snapped off. It totally died, and then there was this. I think this is what it pushed out after. And occasionally you get a dud. So I counted, and I believe I have 25 trackies bigger than this, or 24 bigger than this. And this is the only one that has ever spear pulled for me. Well, I guess it hasn't spear pulled, but it's the only one that's ever showed damage. So you know what? Sometimes I think you just kind of get a dud. I know people in colder growing zones talk about their trackies, how they spear pull when they're young. They may do it for a number of years in a row. I pulled on these, they're fine. But like, there's 1, 2, 3 damaged spears. This is the one that's kind of the furthest along and actually looks okay. That one's meh. That one looks bad. So what am I gonna do? Absolutely nothing. Just gonna leave it. Oh, sorry, it's hard to get back in here. I'm just gonna leave it and let it grow out of it. So it's gonna have a few kind of fronds that are either gonna have the damaged look, or they're just gonna kind of die. Because last year I did cut off a completely dead one. So this, you can kind of see, these are some of my slowest ones. And so this one that I'm moving right now is the one that was damaged from last year. So that's how much trunk this one has grown, maybe 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches. And it's just been slow. So sometimes you get a dud, and this is my dud. Do I think it's going to survive? Yeah, probably. Do I think it will grow out of this? Probably. I don't think it's from its location. I mean, up above, like, the house is kind of there, and this is the most protected spot. I mean, when you look right here, this is a Livingstone and Natita. There's a Tasmanian tree fern. These are not as hardy as a trachy, not by any means. And look how good they look. So, dud palm. It happens.